Wars. I want to kind of catch up with your whole Arm Wars experience with pulling Devon Larratt left hand, and kind of just want to find out about the background context of, I heard there was like an after pull and all with the right arm. But first off,
Yeah.
let me start off with the left arm preparation and all. How did that go for you? Were you 100% left arm that day? And how did that whole training camp go for you?
Well, they called me 10 days before the match, and I was not training my left arm so much because I was going to compete in World Arm Wrestling Championship in Kazakhstan, WAF Kazakhstan, and I was planning to compete only a right arm. So my left was not in very good shape. Uh, so I think that I could do more with my left if I prepare this arm better, to focus only on this arm. I just didn't have enough time to prepare
My other
because
question for you, first off, I want to give you a lot of respect, brother, because it seems like you're the guy that when an organization calls, you're always there to answer. And that says a lot about you and your skill level, because a lot of these high-end arm wrestlers, when the organizers call and they don't have their 3-4 months prior notice, there's no way they're going to take up a match. You're that guy, bro, where you could call you a week ahead and you're ready to get on that big stage whenever they want you there. And that says a lot about you, brother. And me having a past and being a promoter and all, that's very rare to find these days. So I really appreciate that. And I encourage you to keep that up, bro. It's a great characteristic you have.
thank you, thank you.
Um, what I want to talk about, though, is you only had 10 days, and you also said that you were preparing for WAF. With that
Yeah,
being said, you made that statement with WAF that they are doping tested and all. So there is no way that you could be doing anything as far as supplements, pancakes, or anything. So
no, no, I was
complete.
completely clear. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So right there, that's a major factor that I could see could possibly change things up. And also only knowing that you were going to have that match 10 days ahead didn't give you much preparation. But what did that do for you to experience all that and to experience Devon and, all the psychological games he plays and, the games with the setup? Do you feel that has prepared you for your next upcoming match right hand against him?
Well, this helped me a lot because this was the first time when I met Devon. In my entire career, I have never met him till this day in England. Uh, I'm not afraid from his mind games because I'm total maniac too. The most big and dangerous thing about Devon is the setup before the start, the grip. This is the main problem for me. So I think that this will be the biggest problem for me in our
Georgie, can
next
you can you
match.
explain what you mean with that setup? Let's go back to that Arm Wars day. The first time you gripped up with him, what was so different from every other competitor?
His technique is above the level of all the others. Maybe he's very tricky and smart guy. He always try to put his hand higher than yours to climb. He's moving all the time, stuff like that. And on the first round, he catch my fingers and he destroyed my riser. And when you see the video, uh, his elbow is about 15 seconds out of the pad, and the referee didn't give him a foul. I don't say that it's a big mistake because even without that, he kings moved me, and on my weaker arm, I couldn't. I I wasn't able to beat him. He was stronger on this day, but I gave him a big nightmare.
Georgie, let's go back to that first setup. And what you're
Mm.
kind of describing to me is he's kind of coming in like a high post in top roll setup. Is that true?
Yes, yes. He tries to be all the time above you, you know, to to take grip better, to climb you with the knuckles, and to curve the wrist all the time. The center, he's making very interesting things. And if you are not a good arm wrestler, you will not notice it. But I have very big experience, and I can understand what he is doing. And this is a very big advantage because we are close levels, and if he has the better grip, he has the more chance to beat you.
So what are you going to do to combat that height? It seems like you're having problems with the height issue. So how do you stop that? How do you negate that?
I will talk to the referee this time more, and I hope that I will have better referee in Dubai on the King of the Table, and I will pray to be fair grip.
But is there something that you can do physically that you don't have to depend on the referee doing the right thing? Like when he's fighting for that height, what if you just stop and you don't put no load or anything?
Maybe I can do this, but Paul, listen, I'm a fair guy. I don't like to cheat. I just want to put my hand to make grip and to see who is the strongest guy. I don't like tricks and stuff like that. But with Devon, um, I will fight for fair grip. I will do talking to the referee, stopping the game. I must fight for this because if I don't, I will lose the match.
Yeah, Jordan, I'm gonna stress that, bro. Like, you can't be that fair guy, man. You gotta fight for every second because the
Yeah, yeah,
match.
you are right. You are right. I have to fight for everything, to talk, to everything.
Now, how are you gonna come in? Are you gonna come in pumped up? Are you gonna be more relaxed? Like, because it's king of table, and there's a lot more rounds. It's possibly you could go 7 rounds. Do you need to conserve energy for this?
Well, I train. I am now in the city of Krasy and Sasho.
Oh,
We
nice.
train three times a day sparring. So we had 1 hour ago a workout in the morning.
Wow.
So I think that my endurance is very good, and I will be ready for a crazy match.
Now, can I ask you this question? Since you're not training for WAF and all that, are you able to, so to say, have a pancake diet? Is there anything changed?
Listen, I had a meeting with a doctor specialist.
Yep.
He told me that if I take something, the peak of this will be after month and a half. So I didn't yet started taking, pancakes.
Okay.
But I take a lot of supplementation and a lot of other stuff. Maybe 15 things. So maybe now I'm in the best shape in my life, and I have never been training so much in my entire career.
Okay. And let me ask you this one last question on this topic. What do you think is different about the right arm that is going to have a different outcome than the left arm?
My left arm was not prepared, I told you, and also I have 3 surgeries on my left arm.
Okay.
One surgery on the biceps and 2 surgeries in the shoulder. And my arm is much stronger, much way stronger than my left. His right arm is also stronger, but we had after pull, and I felt his right arm, and it was totally different story than the left arm.
Okay. December 9th, there's one more big main event match going down, and that's going to be going down in Phoenix, Arizona under Greg Brown Productions. And myself, I'm going to be pulling against Ryan Grandin, aka Twinkie Boy. Guy is 320 pounds. I'm coming in probably about 198 pounds that day, but feeling super strong and all. Been training like crazy for this. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on that match, bro. Did I take on too much, man, of a guy? I mean, him being 320 pounds and all.
Uh, Listen, I think that his size will be problem for you because he's much bigger than you. but I have seen him arm wrestling, and if I compare his skills and level on the table with yours, you are much better arm wrestler. You feel more the game, the the technique, the style, and maybe I will give 50-50, maybe a little more for you,
Oh,
because you are the better arm wrestler. He's just big, strong guy. You must be clever on the table, not all the time the stronger one wins. So I think that it will be interesting match.
I appreciate that, brother. And yeah, just like you said, man, I'm gonna have to ninja him that day. I'm gonna have to depend on my
You have to
arm
be
wrestling
very,
technique.
yeah, you have to be very clever because he is much bigger than you. And
Yeah, and just so you know, brother, about 2 weeks ago, I was at the same event as him in Virginia, and we got on the table. We didn't go all the way, all at it, but we definitely pulled a little. And I just went into his lane for a moment just to feel, and bro, it was crazy. I know I can't fall into that lane. If I fall into that lane, it's gonna be a long day. So I'm definitely gonna be playing my ninja techniques. I got a whole game plan set up. So
you, you have to be very concentrated to not make any big mistakes, because one mistake and you lose the match. It's very
100%, brother.
important. Yeah.
100%, my man. Well, I'm going to wish you and myself the best of luck on December 9th, bro. Your event will be on first. I'll be watching that on King of Table. And then we start at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Eastern time over on Greg Brown's YouTube channel. It'll be completely free. There's like 10 super matches going on that day. It's going to be a great day. And like I said, I'll be the main event super match. And also, guys, I got some sponsor opportunities. I'm going to be wearing a shirt where if you want to get your company on there, hit me up. I'll let you know the details and all. Definitely looking for a couple more sponsors before the match actually takes off.